You walk in, hand over $6 for a morning latte, and watch the line stretching out the door. The math feels simple. The same faces show up every single day. The line never stops, and you assume whoever owns this Starbucks is printing money. But here's the twist. Starbucks doesn't sell franchises in its wealthiest markets. In the United States, the UK, and Canada, there's no deal you can sign and no check you can write to own an independent Starbucks. Yet the company operates more than 41,000 locations worldwide and generated $37.2 billion in revenue in fiscal year 2025. So if everyday investors can't buy into the system, how does Starbucks actually make its money? Let's start with what's inside your cup. A typical $6 latte contains about 25 cents worth of coffee beans. The milk costs around 21 cents. The syrup adds another 23 cents. The cup, lid, and sleeve cost roughly 20 cents. That's just 89 cents in raw materials. So where does the other $5.11 go? Most of it pays for the system behind the coffee. About $1.70 goes to baristas and employee benefits. Around $1.20 covers premium rent. Utilities, equipment depreciation, and store operations consume another 60 cents. What's left is roughly $1.50 in operating contribution per cup. Protecting that margin is where Starbucks becomes a masterclass in business psychology. Look at the drink sizes. A tall might cost $5.25. A grande costs $5.95. But the venti is only 30 cents more. Suddenly, the largest size feels like the smartest deal. This is called the decoy effect. Customers willingly spend more because the pricing makes the upgrade feel irresistible. Location strategy works the same way. In suburban areas, Starbucks often places stores on the morning commute side of the road. If drivers need to make a U-turn, many simply skip the purchase. Small friction destroys sales. Convenience creates revenue. Consistency is another competitive advantage. Whether you're in Seattle, London, or Tokyo, the menu, the taste, and the customer experience feel almost identical. That predictability reduces decision-making. People choose what's familiar. This is exactly why Starbucks keeps direct ownership instead of franchising. Corporate headquarters controls every operational detail, every water filter, every espresso machine, every quality standard. No franchise owner can cut corners to save money. And because a successful store can recover its investment in roughly 2 years, owning the stores often creates more value than licensing them. There are exceptions. Airports, supermarkets, hospitals, and universities usually operate licensed Starbucks stores. Partners invest the capital. Starbucks collects royalties. Different model, same brand. But perhaps the smartest business isn't coffee at all. It's cash flow. Millions of customers preload money into the Starbucks Rewards app. Collectively, that's about $1.87 billion sitting on Starbucks' balance sheet. An interest-free loan from customers. Even better, some gift cards are never fully redeemed. That unused balance becomes pure profit. No coffee, no labor, no ingredients, just revenue. Of course, no business model is perfect. Coffee prices remain vulnerable to extreme weather in Brazil and other producing countries. Competition is intensifying in China. Labor costs continue rising as more employees seek union representation. These pressures threaten the very margins Starbucks has carefully built. So when you buy your next latte, remember this: you're not simply paying for coffee. You're paying for convenience, for consistency, for routine, for emotional comfort. Starbucks isn't selling caffeine. It's selling a predictable daily ritual, and then transforming that habit into billions of dollars in recurring cash flow. That's the real business model. Remember that moment. You walk in, you hand over $6, you watch the line stretch out the door. You used to think one person owned this store and was getting rich. Now you know the truth. No single owner is getting rich. A corporate machine is. A machine built on 89 cents of beans and milk, a $5 layer of rent, labor, and hidden margin, and a loyalty app quietly holding almost $2 billion of customer cash, interest-free. The coffee is not the product. The routine is. This means any business that turns a daily habit into a system can build the same kind of empire. If you want to map this same hidden operating model onto your own brand, I built a tool for that. It is called the Product Concept Analysis Template. Download it at ryansconsulting.com, link in the description. In the next video, we break down the hidden operating model behind another global brand. Subscribe so you do not miss it.